Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
Maybe these are the same ones then. Actually, I guess they are the same ones before. I didn't get a chance to... Huh, interesting. Didn't get a chance to scan them before, I guess. Got that massive slowdown again. It's got the audio stuck now. Jesus. Well, they're just gonna have to deal with it for now, because it's pretty much stuck that way. For the time being. And it is annoying as hell. There it goes, finally. Jesus. I have no... I guess it's just some sort of PCSX2.
That was easy.
So there are several things that are not compatible really with this game. I mean, it'll run it, but there are certain things that it just has a hard time dealing with for some reason. One of them being those special white creatures. Because I guess the video plugin that I'm using, I think it's GSDX. For some reason there's some sort of... Oh great, this is going to be the second one of the stuff that comes out. Okay. For some reason there's a special effect that happens around those special white creatures that just totally bogs down GSDX. That's just one example of the kind of things that go wrong with
my skills have improved.
Garula. Well, let's see. Should I let it happen or not? If I let it happen, we lose Garu, but I don't really need Garu. I think I'll let it happen. We'll see what goes on here. Resist fire? Huh. I'll take it. Diamond? That's good. I think those are for... use this for... I think it's either homunculi or...
Three enemies.
Closer than I thought. Or,
I need your help!
God.
The enemy's off balance.
Megiddo and Megadol and gems.
Get back here, you son of a...
Incredible! That was a perfect victory!
But yeah, there's just certain things about between this game and PCSX2 that don't really work entirely. There could be other factors as well. It could be, it might be something with the hard drive I'm recording to, for instance, or something that has to do with Vista. I don't know. But I have noticed that's been happening a lot more lately than since I've been watching some of the my older videos from a year or half a year ago, from back in January, and the kind of slowdowns that I'm getting now, actually I don't really think were happening back then. So it might just be that through this whole process that my hard drive is becoming more and more unstable. So I think this hard drive has had at least 7 terabytes of data written to it and erased from it within the past, I don't know how long I've been doing this walkthroughs for, I guess past year and 2 months, which is pretty insane. Alright, let's see, these guys... Yeah, we just have to bash them into submission. Let's see, I was using Bufala skills before. Let's see. He's got the higher magic. 25, 28.
I need your help!
I think Sadi had the highest, 31.
Jeez, there's nothing I
Sorry,
can
it doesn't really do that much damage. Ah, I forgot.
That one just won't die.
I won't lose. Still alive.
Well, that kinda sucks. I'll use it anyway. The one thing I hate though is I need to equip Junpei with a different sword because that sword he has right now can cause friggin' enragement in the enemies it hits. And coupled with this thing, before I had a near miss earlier today when I was recording, Junpei had enraged one of these after I had used power surge or whatever the power up skill is for these. And if it hadn't have done, I'm pretty sure it would have killed us all. Because there just would have been some sort of insane attack, followed up by another attack, because enragement allows you to attack twice. I guess we'll have to go with yeah, Legion, no, with King Frost, since he has Bufula. Could have gone with Saraswati too, I suppose. Haven't used King Frost that much, so I want to give him some screen time here.
Only one enemy.
It's funny, I've got most of these songs from this game stuck in my head, because they're kind of the Persona 4 songs are kind of derived from the songs from this game. Especially the, I think the theme song and the general pacing of how the music goes. And my Persona 4 had a music CD in it, and I pretty much listened to that CD non-stop for the past half a year, year and a half or so.
Couldn't finish it off.
I couldn't finish it off.
We want to go with Bufula.
I need your help!
Excuse me. Every time Junpei hits one of these guys, I'm kind of on the edge of my seat just to see if he causes an enragement or something like that. Enragement to it, because if it does, that's like a red light. I say if I was enraged right now, I would have killed Yukari with that attack. Then would have gone on to probably kill somebody else.
Dazed enemies. This is our chance. Give me
I'm
a
not
sec.
even in
I'll scan the target.
Kyotos, whatever it is anymore. Forgot about them in Caina. That's how it's pronounced. It's weird area names. Caina. Alright. Actually, I think these guys... Yeah, pierce it. I don't think physical attacks work on these ones anyway, so... Maybe I'm gonna try to take advantage of that scared, frightened, pathetic little monster back there. Or shadow rolling monster. This isn't Final Fantasy.
Great battle!
Kusumitama. I'm gonna do Magaru. And proceed with the ponification. ring,
My skill
a
level
ring
has
got it or
increased.
something like that. Interesting. I think I'll take it. Crap, which one was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, rang death. I think it's a fire persona, but I think it has some different attributes to it than Sati, so a little more diverse that way.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
One thing about this game is that I think I mentioned it earlier in another one of the other commentaries, is that the experience for this game is crap is a lot more leveled out, I guess you could call it. And that you know, if you I over leveled in the very first area. Excuse me. And that is carried over through every single area so far that I've been to. I haven't had to really grind any levels since then. It's just been a steady increase in experience and leveling without having to grind at all. Which is just interesting about this.
It's weak against. There are
That is
3
so annoying.
enemies left.
About this part of the game. I love doing this combo because with Yatagarasu and
I'll show you my true
other
power.
persona, whenever if you have like I guess Zaya week, I think there's a Zaya, better check. I was about to do something bad. Well, it's too late now.
Better than I thought.
Let me have a. Well, anyway, if you
I
have,
couldn't finish it off.
I think that enemy in the back there is strong versus, I think, most types of magic. So, if you have 2 shadows that are weak versus a certain type of magic, and you have Yukari or Metis, or you have a wind persona, you can hit the other 2. That one will dodge it, but then you can knock it down later and do an all-out attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready at him. I made up my mind. I won't lose.
The only problem with that that tactic is that shadow can dodge wind. I hate it when shadows can dodge the elements they're weak against, because it just puts a wrench in the whole operation. I think that's Saki Matama.
Enemies, you've surprised them. Wind won't work. Use a different attack. 3 enemies left. Please be careful. Persona!
Damn.
I'll show you my true power.
I hate these combinations. These guys are not weak versus Garu. So,
Defeat it.
we're pretty much screwed in that sense of the issue. I think I'm gonna drop the rate first turn.
Still alive.
The hit and evasion rate for these guys. She can knock that down now. And hit it again, apparently. Then we can focus on these 2.